sleeper buses over seeker buses?
It's comfortable compared to seater bus. Like night time during the, like it's sleeping time no. So we can't sit the entire night. So we prefer sleeper bus.
Overnight journey is what people look for because of the convenience they have, because of the sleep cycles they are used to. They have dinner, sleep in the bus, and by the morning they're in their hometown.
I'll sit sleeper buses. It will be safety for us, right? I can ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ we can sleep and go.
ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲು ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅನ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಕರ್ಟನ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು ಜೆಂಟ್ಸು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಲೀಪರ್ ಬೆಟರ್, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ, ಸೊ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
I have a bit of fear like what's gonna happen. So I have actually booked the emergency exit seat just because I have a little one with me.
So there you have it. In India, comfort often trumps safety, in turn leading to a rising demand for sleeper buses in the country and allowing private operators to continue operations despite flouting safety norms. India actually has a clear safety standard for sleeper coaches. It's called AIS 119. It defines everything from how wide a window should be to how many exits a bus must have. But when these rules aren't followed, this is what happens. In the Kurnool bus fire accident, several safety norms were reportedly ignored. The bus, which was supposedly a seater, had been modified as a sleeper without approval. On top of that, the bus was carrying excess cargo, including mobile phones, whose batteries aggravated the blaze.
I boarded this bus, around 10:30 from Lakdi ka Pul. Incident happened around 2:30 or 2:40. So I'm sure, like me, everyone else was asleep that time. There was flames. I could see the fire in the front and on the left. My seat was in the middle, it's U7 upper berth, single seat. So yeah, I was clearly able to see the fire, but I didn't want to believe it. I thought, I wanted to believe like it's just a reflection of some street light on the water. I saw people getting off their seats. I also get off my seat. I took my phone and kept it in the pocket. I tried to go from the front, but that got to know that there's no way out from there. So I went at the back and found a small window, a dark color small window, like a monitor sized window. I tried to look for a handle or maybe a hammer, using which I can break it, but could not find anything. Yeah, I just used my, hands and legs to break it. I punched it, kicked it. Fellow passengers also, tried kicking it, but yeah, it was not opening up. Like after a couple of kicks and punches, I realized that, oh no, okay, it is moving, it can be opened. So yeah, I started shoulder pushing it, ramming into it. I even head butted it. And while I was trying to break this window, I could feel the smoke already there at the back. Fire started in the front, but smoke was all the way inside to the back. And that made me panic more. And that's when I put in all my efforts and broke the window and just got out. As soon as I got out, I just ran away from the bus, thinking there could be another blast. 9 or 10 people, including me, escaped from the rear emergency window. That itself was at a height, so people were just falling off. They were just trying to go out. So yeah, many people sustained injury. So, yeah, that was really tragic and traumatic for me. Whenever I lie down to sleep, that picture always comes into my mind. So, yeah, it's still troubling me. I don't think I'll be able to board a AC sleeper again. If in case worst case scenario, if I have to go by bus, then yeah, I'll take government buses, KSRTC or maybe the TSRTC, and mostly seater buses, or maybe if at all I'm going by private travels, I'll prefer non-AC so that at least I can jump out from that window. No one should have to go through an experience like Giant. When you take a flight, the safety drill is well established.
Passengers are told where the emergency exits are and what to do in a crisis. There is no reason why this should be any different when you take a bus. Come, let's have a look and see what are some of the things you have to look for when booking sleeper buses. For windows, all non-AC coaches must have sliding glass panes, while AC coaches can have fixed or split windows. Each berth, both the lower and the upper berth, need to have its own windows and at least 70 centimeters wide. The bottom edge of the window must be 20 centimeters above the top of the berth cushion, and all glass must be toughened safety glass. Most importantly, a small hammer must be placed at each berth so passengers can break the glass in case of an emergency. Gangways, or the space between seats, must be wide enough, around 40 to 60 centimeters, and lined with yellow reflective strips that glow in the dark so people can find their way out. Also, look at the material used in the mats. This and the curtains both need to be fire retardant materials to ensure they are not highly flammable. Buses that are 13 meters in length or less must have at least 4 emergency exits. On this bus, you will find an emergency exit right here. This is made of toughened glass, and you can use this hammer with a pointed edge to break the emergency exit. Plus, the rods are also removable. Buses longer than 13 meters should have 5 emergency exits, including roof escape hatches and a side or rear emergency door with emergency lighting. Inside, the berths must be sturdy, at least 1.8 meters long and strong enough to hold 300 kilos. Upper berths need ladders and handholds, and both upper and lower bunks must have safety guards to stop passengers from falling during the ride. Fire safety is mandatory, with an onboard fire detection and suppression system and fire retardant materials for all cushions, curtains, and flooring. Even though there are clear rules for how sleeper buses should be built and operated, many private operators still flout these rules. To keep up with the growing demand for travel, a lot of companies simply take regular seater buses and illegally convert them into sleeper coaches without following any safety standards.
According to the Motor Vehicle Act and rules, goods vehicle cannot be converted into a passenger vehicle, or passenger vehicles cannot be converted into goods vehicle. The only possibility is that they can convert the passenger vehicle to other class of passenger vehicles, like contract carriages to a tourist buses or to the stage carriages. So here converting the sleeper coaches to sleepers, seaters are allowed, with a condition that they should accordingly fit the, alter the vehicle as per the bus body code, and they should pay certain taxes and take the permission from the authorities. If they are not taking the authorities' permission, still they are operating with the same conditions, then authority is at liberty to take any action on them.
A majority of private operators register their fleets of buses outside Karnataka in an attempt to save on taxes, officials from the Transport Department point out. States popular among the operators are Odisha, Nagaland, and Arunachal Pradesh, among others. As a result, modifications made to buses operating within Karnataka often go unnoticed.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವರೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಿಜೋರಾಮು, ನಾಗಾಲ್ಯಾಂಡು, ಪಾಂಡಿಚೇರಿ, ಗೋವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡಾಡಿಸ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮವರು ಆಗ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಗಾಡಿ, ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋದರು. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಚೆನ್ನೈ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟು ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೇರಳದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟು ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಸಂಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಡ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ 4-5 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅತ್ತಿಬೇಲೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
In a country like India, sleeper buses have become a lifeline for many travelers. They have made long distance travel affordable and convenient. But convenience should never come at the cost of safety and lives. Until safety checks are strictly enforced, passengers have no choice but to remain cautious and only go for operators who strictly follow rules. If you like this video and would like to see more, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Deccan Herald YouTube channel.